The Sign of the Times, episode 139, brought to you by the Donny Idol t-shirt. Look at this. It's a Donny Idol t-shirt. If I turn around, it's the main attraction. Which would be a great name for a barber shop. Owned by Donny Idol. So if Donny Idol's listening, start a barber shop. You can sell your t-shirts at the barber shop. And brought to you by Roach, whom, if you don't know, then you may not have gone to Timmy Flowers' ICW shows in the early 2000s. But you should have, they were great. Marvelous Matt was there. Chef Hussein Snack Bar was there. Avalanche was there. Randy the Pimp Taylor was there. You missed out even on Roach Redding. So, this week from an undisclosed advertisement from Mrs. Songuy's favorite festival of the entire year, Pinehurst Fest. This undisclosed advertisement giving you all the important details, such as that it's today, and the time, and what you can do there, and the fact that it's free, which is really attractive to QT votes. And because Beast Barnett loves it, I got undisclosed birds to make sounds during the course of this episode. So Beast is sitting there saying, "Bring on the birds, bring on the birds," and then he hears them, and he probably claps. He probably stands and claps as well. But for the people that love the snaps, a pamphlet, because sometimes you need a pamphlet for a show. The Facebook, the YouTube, which you might be watching right now. The Twitter, where you can follow me, but not literally, because that's creepy. Like Stompin' South Park Williams. You can follow me like 308 people do, such as Sabotage Styles or The Amazing Maria. They follow me on Twitter, but not literally. I don't go walking around and open up the door to the loo and there's Amazing Maria. It's not like I go to 7-Eleven, Sabotage Styles wearing glasses and nose and trying to stand away so I don't see him, but I would, because he's hard to miss. Comic Book Team IOU. Business card of Casey Carlisle, whom I love. Hashtag best in the world. Hashtag holder of many titles. You can buy pictures at CaseyCarlisle.com. That's CaseyCarlisle.com. Perhaps she will wear that nurse's outfit at Gouge, because she's on her way to Gouge, which might be the greatest thing ever. Casey Carlisle in Gouge. Count Grog, Seymour Schnott, Jimmy Jack Funk, if you're listening, book me on that show. Bring me to Gouge. I want to go to Gouge. See Casey Carlisle there. I'm a big fan of Gouge. Big fan of Gouge. She might sit next to a barn in North Carolina prior to the Gouge show. I don't know. Or she might be in a Catholic schoolgirl outfit. She might duck two clotheslines and say, "Oops, I ducked two again," and then hit that clothesline. There she is with a pillow. Maybe she'll use that as a foreign object. Maybe she'll do double duty. Or maybe, just maybe, she'll get really angry. Or she might join up with Team Bad Knees. She might join up with Team Bad Knees and form a super Gouge faction, which would be the greatest faction of all time, and especially if Seymour Schnott were to injure his MCL, have a bad knee, and then join Team Bad Knees. He could do that. I wouldn't suggest injuring your knee just to join the team, but you can do that. So this week, busy week, because today being Saturday, look what I got to do. I will be there, because it is a tremendous festival. Tremendous. And QT, look at the price. Look at that price, QT. Free. Imagine if they were to have coffee for you, because they might. And look what else you can do. Look at that. Live local music. QT loves local music. So does Beast. Beast might come out for it. Beast might be on his way right now. Clapping, applauding, anticipating Pinehurst Fest. Sunday, on our show, Sonny Ono of WCW fame. You might know him from the time he managed La Parka, or perhaps when he was managing Brandis the Cat Miller, or perhaps when Bobby Heenan sold him WCW Pro, because that really happened. It's on YouTube. Then on Monday, it's kind of looking free. Tuesday, Major League All-Star Game. I'll be watching that. Stevie will think I'm paying attention to the lounge. I will not. I will not, despite the fact, apparently, it looks like we will have on the lounge Smooth Steve Rush. So hopefully Stevie will be better prepared, so she may ask Smooth Steve Rush such questions as, why have you never formed a faction with myself managing you, stomping South Park Steve Williams, and Steve Carino? Because that would be an interesting faction. She might ask him, so, what do you think of this Bone Crusher guy that's running around SCW? Or she might ask him, so, what did you do with your Hall of Fame certificate? Or she might ask him, so, why does Bob Hardy not drive you to shows like he does for DeMarcus James? Or she might ask Smooth Steve Rush, how smooth are you? Wednesday, I believe Bringing the Ruckus will be back after an interruption because Jerry the King Wilson was under the weather. He was not well. And hopefully he will, because I've been looking forward to not only that interview, the interview with his cat Beaker. Words cannot express how much I've been anticipating this interview with Beaker. Thursday, I believe after a week's interruption, a delay, Von Hessendee will be back with Bringing the Heat. They might have a special switchboard operator who may be back from a certain festival in time. He should be getting 3 beast snacks for it. And on Friday of next week, Pat Rose. You probably recall Pat Rose from WCW or the Memphis territory, or perhaps Georgia Championship Wrestling. He was a longtime sports entertainer. He is now a bass fisherman with his own Bass Fisherman radio show. And QT loves bass fishing. He loves it. So he's going to be interested in that. So to review, Undisclosed Festival today. And tomorrow, Sonny Ono on Turnbuckle. That should be really, really interesting. And for those wondering, yes, I will ask him about Ninja Star Wars. If you're unfamiliar with that, tune in Sunday. Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, Major League All-Star Game, which will take precedence over Smooth Steve Rush being on the lounge. With all apologies to Smooth Steve Rush, Stevie will probably just scream at him anyway. She may or may not make Smooth Steve Rush cry because she's a mean broad. Mean broad. Mean. Lucky Brian Seeker didn't burst into tears. On Wednesday, Bringing the Ruckus, followed by Thursday with Bringing the Heat. Von Hess just changing a word, riding Ruckus's coattails. But as far as I know, that's the order of things, unless people get sick or something. Friday, Pat Rose. I may or may not ask him if he's related to Pete Rose, a WWE Hall of Famer. So pretty much with these undisclosed bird calls, which Beast Barnett so anxiously anticipates every episode of the Sign of the Times, from this undisclosed advertisement, episode 139,